If you're looking for the best snow tire, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on the features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Bridgestone Blizzak DMV2. The Blizzak DMV2 closely matches the Michelin at overall performance and price. However, Bridgestone doesn't provide any treadwear warranty on the tire, which is why it sits lower on the list. However, it's still an amazing buy, especially since owners report excellent tread life. Moreover, the Blizzak DMV2 certainly doesn't disappoint in the winter. Traction and braking on snow are exceptional. Also, the tire feels sure-footed in the corners and provides the driver with excellent handling ability. Ice traction is another strength of the Bridgestone. Again, handling here is very good for a non-studded winter tire, and the stopping distances aren't very long. The tire manages slush and rain with ease too, providing the driver with a safe and sound driving experience. Lastly, the tire feels very responsive and handles dry conditions with ease. It corners well, stops on time, and provides the driver with excellent highway stability. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Michelin Latitude iceGUARD. Right now, there is no better SUV snow tire than the Latitude iceGUARD. That's because this tire does everything well. Apart from the higher price, the tire aces every situation it encounters. If you don't mind the price, it's a no-brainer purchase. And it all starts with how it performs on snow. Traction here is unbelievably good, you certainly won't get stuck anywhere. Handling is also exceptional. You will feel like you're in control behind the steering wheel, something that most winter tires can't do. Furthermore, the iceGUARD works excellently on ice. Sure, a studded tire will work better, but as far as regular winter tires go, the Michelin is one of the best. Slush and rain also don't pose a problem for the tire, the hydroplaning resistance is excellent, and there is a ton of traction. Dry traction, grip, and braking are also excellent for a winter tire. Ultimately, Michelin provides an outstanding 40,000-mile treadwear warranty on the tire. No other manufacturer comes even close to that. Actually, they don't provide any treadwear warranty on winter tires. Now you see why the Michelin iceGUARD is more expensive than some other options on this list. The number 3 position is held by Yokohama iceGUARD G075. Yokohama recently launched the iceGUARD G075, and the tire proved to be an instant hit. In terms of pricing, it sits much lower than the premium competition from Michelin and Bridgestone, yet it works excellently over various conditions and surfaces. I found the Yokohama to be especially good in harsh wintry conditions. Thanks to the use of a specialized winter tread compound, the iceGUARD G075 provides very usable traction over ice-covered roads, something that you can't say for other budget-friendly tires. Furthermore, the snow traction is among the best of any winter tire out there. Your SUV will accelerate without too much fuss, both on packed and unpacked snow. Also, the tire feels sure-footed in the corners and stops with assurance. The Yokohama continues to impress on over slush and water. The hydroplaning resistance is excellent, and there is ample traction for safe driving. With that said, while the tire drives safely on dry roads, it feels slightly less responsive than I would have liked. Fortunately, Yokohama included a low rolling resistance technology for increased fuel economy. Next at number 4 we have Bridgestone Blizzak WS90. The Blizzak WS90 is by far the best snow tire for compact crossovers and SUVs, such as Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, and Ford Escape. That's especially true if you live in areas with very harsh wintry conditions, where the Bridgestone simply shines. For a non-studded winter tire, the Blizzak WS90 feels simply outstanding on ice. I never experienced a tire that has such integrity on ice-covered roads. It accelerates without too much fuss, brakes well, and even it provides you with good cornering abilities. You shouldn't be afraid of tackling snow with this tire as well. Acceleration traction is best in the category, and the same accolade goes to the stopping distances. On top of that, the Blizzak WS90 feels very sure-footed during cornering. Bridgestone even managed to extract some dry surface performance from the tire. Sure, the Blizzak WS90 is not a performance tire, but for the category, it drives surprisingly well. Rain and slush also don't pose an issue for the tire, the hydroplaning resistance is excellent, and there is ample traction on board. With that said, Bridgestone still doesn't provide any treadwear warranty on its snow tires, which is a shame. The number 5 position is held by Continental VikingContact 7. In harsh wintry conditions, few tires can keep up with the VikingContact 7. For drivers that mostly encounter snow and ice on the road, the Continental is a truly exceptional tire. For instance, the VikingContact 7 is the best handling snow tire you can have right now. It almost feels like cheating when you turn the steering wheel. The tire grabs and bites the snow with authority, giving you a lot of confidence to push your SUV further. The stopping distances are also very short, and there is ample acceleration traction. Overall, this is probably the best tire for driving on snow out there. Furthermore, the ice traction this tire provides is again among the best in its category. Traction is excellent here, the stopping distances aren't very long, and handling doesn't feel dangerous. On wet roads, the VikingContact 7 impresses in the handling department. However, the braking distances are quite long, which was a surprise. Also, there is a noticeable tread growl on the highway. The tire redeems on dry roads though, where it works outstandingly well. The number 6 position is dominated by Cooper Discoverer True North. The Discoverer True North shows that you don't need to pay a lot to have excellent performance in the winter. Cooper's completely new snow tire works outstandingly well in wintry conditions, especially in places with a lot of snow. Thanks to the tread compound with the highest silica content in Cooper's lineup, the Discoverer True North stays super pliable in very cold conditions. The soft rubber improves traction on snow as well. Your SUV will easily accelerate on snow, stop on time, and corner like the best out there. Most importantly, the tire is safe and sound when it snows. However, the tire can't compete with the best on ice. It's not bad, it still works much better than all-season tires. Nonetheless, especially in the corners, the premium competition is better. In its defense, the Discoverer True North is one of the quietest and most comfortable winter tires out there. Your family will certainly love that. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Nokian Hakkapeliitta 9 SUV. The Nokian Hakkapeliitta 9 SUV is a tire for the harshest possible wintry conditions, as the northern parts of Canada. There is no single competitor that does as well as the Finnish tire in those conditions. The snow traction is unbelievable at moments. You can accelerate quickly on packed or unpacked snow, light or very deep. The stopping distances are also super short, it even feels like cheating. And on top of that, the Hakkapeliitta 9 SUV handles on snow as some tires handle in the rain. The tire continues to impress on ice. Even without the studs attached, there is ample traction for acceleration and braking, and the handling is very good. Attach the studs though, and be prepared for riding on rails, even though there is ice underneath. Nokian even managed to design a tire that works well over slush and in the rain. However, this tire doesn't feel very responsive on dry roads, and it doesn't possess an outstanding grip. The number 8 position is held by Firestone Winterforce 2 UV. The latest winter tire from Firestone packs advanced technologies and still doesn't cost as much as premium tires. And more importantly, it manages to work excellently across various wintry conditions. The aggressive directional tread pattern seems to be able to bite into anything cold. It works especially well on snow, where you can expect traction almost on the level of the best premium tires. You won't have any issues accelerating over packed or unpacked snow. Meanwhile, your SUV will stop orderly and handle corners with ease. Put those blue TSMI number 11 studs and the Winterforce 2 UV transforms into an ice carver. With the studs attached, traction on ice is outstanding. You can easily accelerate, steer, and stop without worrying about losing traction. I was also surprised by the wet traction of the tire, no real disadvantages here. That said, the dry handling is good, but not exceptional. Also, noise can be an issue, especially at highway speeds, and the ride is bouncy on uneven roads. Next at number 9 we have General AltiMAX Arctic 12. General Tire is a manufacturer that doesn't cease to surprise us. It consistently provides drivers with high-quality driving experience at lower prices than the premium competition. And they did it again with the AltiMAX Arctic 12. Sure, you won't be impressed with the handling on dry roads. However, that's a small price to pay to get better winter traction. Besides, the AltiMAX Arctic 12 is capable at least to deliver a safe experience, which is more than enough on dry roads. More importantly, the tire impresses on snow-covered roads. It accelerates without too much fuss, holds itself in the corners well, and stops on time. Ice traction is good without the studs attached, but you really want them on for these circumstances. And, when you put them, expect outstanding levels of traction, handling, and braking. The AltiMAX Arctic 12 even works very well in the rain, especially thanks to the excellent hydroplaning resistance. General Tire even promises long tread life, but we're yet to test that. It's the newest model on this list. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by GT Radial IcePro SUV 3 Studdable. The GT IcePro SUV 3 is the cheapest tire on this list, and truthfully, it isn't without its faults. Despite the aggressive tread pattern with multiple zigzag sipes, the tire can't keep up with the premium competition on snow and ice. Well, at least without the studs. The braking distances are longer, and there is an understeer during cornering. Fortunately, the tire redeems itself when you attach the studs. Immediately, it starts biting into snow and ice, providing you with ample traction. Handling improves dramatically, and the braking distances are much shorter. Interestingly, the GT IcePro SUV 3 impresses on dry and wet roads. That's probably because the tread compound is more focused toward warm conditions rather than cold. Remember, this tire doesn't impress without the studs on snow and ice. Anyway, the stopping distances on dry and wet roads are exceptional, and the handling feels sure-footed, if not dynamic. That's all for today. We upload tech product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.